Ooh. Boop boop boop. Unexpected stream. All right. Well, tonight was supposed to be the DPS podcast, but we're moving that to tomorrow because one of our members couldn't be here on time. So I am going to stream some Mass Effect, and this wasn't really announced, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Sometimes it gets stuck on checking downloadable content, and it'll just keep doing that. Okay, we're good. I don't even remember where we left off. Pop out that chat. Lovely.
Commander.
We are looking real good, I'd say. We did the Dreadnought. We did the 2 side quests on Rannoch. Yeah, okay, so we want to do all of our side quests now. What are you saying, Brett? You want to... Getting on Skype. Boop, 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 boop. Hello!
What's up, friend?
Doing pretty well. How are you?
I'm good. I was at a graduation party. I'll just tell the story right off the bat. I was at a graduation party and they're all playing drinking games, but I wasn't drinking because I knew I had to come home for the podcast. But so
spoiler alert. No, you didn't.
yeah. So I saw Keith said that, but I was cool with that because it was the perfect excuse to just leave when I felt like it. So I just decided to leave.
I know that
I
game.
was like, I got the podcast, so it's like they know I do a podcast.
I found something.
I hope none of them listen to this. I mean,
Nah.
I doubt they're going to go on my channel and watch my 2-hour-long Mass Effect stream video.
I actually had that thought, but they won't.
And then they're going to know, fucking Brett
Brett.
lying to us. Brett!
I hope you don't mind having me on your Mass Effect SuperStream. I don't know if I've ever been on this.
You know, I really want nothing more.
I've got nothing going on tonight except for Game of Thrones later.
Oh, yeah, I'll stop before then.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Signal confirmed.
I was excited to talk about Doom this week.
Yeah, I'm surprised you were playing it. I don't know how I missed that on
Well, no,
Steam.
I haven't. I don't own it. I've just been.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I always watch a reasonable amount of either video reviews or the actual game before I, get too crazy with buying. Because it's it's not on sale. It's $60, so I'm gonna watch a bunch.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I heard the multiplayer apparently was made by a whole different company, so there's a lot of criticism for the multiplayer, but the single player, which is interesting because it's a first-person shooter, is what everybody's just raving about.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
cool.
it's
It's
crazy.
really cool to think about that.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I'm interested to maybe try it someday when it's really cheap.
I asked for it for my birthday, which is...
Yeah, your birthday is the 18th?
Yeah, it's Wednesday, so I expect to receive it this week. But I wouldn't have played it in time for the podcast. Even tomorrow I was going to reschedule it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to play it again. Like, everybody, I haven't seen one person who's been like, oh, yeah, it's not as good as the others. Like, because, the criticism of Doom 3 was like, it was more survival horror than it was run and gun, and the original Doom is all about just, like, running around.
Yeah.
It's just, like, senseless violence and running around. And that's what this one is. And it looks like a really tight first-person shooter.
Tight.
Really tight.
Mm. Yeah, it's kind of got that Wolfenstein thing going where it's like a classic shooter that's been revitalized in a good way.
Yeah, I mean, even Total Biscuit, he was like, it's great to be pleasantly. He's like, it's great to be pleasantly surprised sometime, and he has really high standards. I don't really always like all of his opinions, but I think he's right. I mean, it's just like unexpectedly great.
Yeah.
They didn't give out any review copies. They just released it like a really excellent first-person shooter campaign.
Mm-hmm.
with like no focus on
Multiplayer.
multiplayer. Yeah, I mean it's there, but apparently people don't like it.
Yeah, I don't really need multiplayer anymore. I feel like.
I don't really play first-person shooter multiplayers. I'll try Overwatch though, even because I know it's different.
I have games where I only play the multiplayer, and I have games where I only play the single player.
Yeah.
Signal
Like
confirmed.
Gears of War, I will only play the multiplayer,
Oh really?
which is weird because apparently their single players are pretty good. But I stopped playing them after the second one. I thought the second one's campaign was terrible, and so as soon as I got 3, I just played the multiplayer, and that's it.
Yeah. There's so many games where either the single player is really good, and you could tell that like that was the reason that the game existed, and they sort of shoehorn multiplayer in.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's games that are like, look, this is for multiplayer.
Yeah, like Battlefield.
Yeah. So like, here's
Or,
a
Call of
campaign
Duty.
that's like
Well,
4.5
Call of Duty.
hours long, and
Yeah, I guess Call of Duty's a little different. They do put a lot of stock into their single player campaigns.
yeah.
Big set pieces and stuff.
Steve. Interestingly enough, I think Mass Effect 3 was like that. Everyone was worried, like, oh, they just put multiplayer
Oh,
in
yeah,
there
that's
because
good.
they
Shooting
they
multi-
had to. But honestly, the multiplayer is pretty fun.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
I think they did a pretty good job with it.
I enjoyed it quite a bit, and I do not like the horde modes at all in any game.
Oh,
but
really? I was gonna say
thought
that's
that was-
exclusively what this is. Ooh, 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 ooh.
I've been participating in the forum NeoGaf for a while, and they do every time a new game comes out, they have like the OT for it, the official thread, and that's kind of where the general discussion for that game goes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been a part of the Street Fighter V one for a while, and I've gotten to know some of the guys. And so Friday night, I organized like a fight night of sorts, and it was actually pretty cool. There was like a consistent 8 of us in a lobby, and the way that it works is like the winner stays on, and the loser gets put to the end of the queue.
What happened to the?
And I got my ass kicked all night, and it really demoralized me. I didn't play it all yesterday.
Isn't that just the worst though? Like when you're playing, you're like, I'm getting pretty good, and then you like try to put your skills up against some people that you don't normally play against and get destroyed.
Yeah, it sucks.
Commander,
I
direct reporting.
don't know.
Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
Sometimes I like to play against somebody who's a lot better than me, but I want to like keep playing them over and over, not just like once every 40 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever, however long it takes to get through all 8 people to do their match.
Right.
3 tours. Hit through thick.
So
Carry on.
It's kind of like that with me with yeah, this is totally unrelated, but you know, I was talking about like I play a lot of foosball at work. Not a lot, but you know.
Yeah.
And I just like one of these days, I just want to go to happy hour and find a bar somewhere with a foosball table and just see how I stack up, because I mean, it's really overconfident of me, but I have a really sneaking suspicion that I would be able to just annihilate people. And I really want to,
Probably
but
could.
like who else has who has foosball tables?
Yeah, I know. You could just probably go to some billiards club and they probably got one.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, those are the people that would probably be good at it. I want to play against
Oh, that's true.
drunk graduate students who are like, oh, let's
Drunk
play
idiots.
some foosball.
Let's go to some college bar.
Commander, it's an honor.
I don't know. I just like it's weird because it's just like we come back from lunch, we take like a half-hour lunch, and then we come back, we play like 15-20 minutes of foosball, and that's my lunch hour. And like after 6 months, it really racks up with how good you can get.
Yeah,
Understood, Lieutenant.
that's nice.
Good work, Consul.
That's nice.
Yeah. I mean, considering I couldn't even hit the fucking ball when I started playing.
Probably kicked my ass. I'm terrible at that game.
Yeah, when I started, I was the same way. I didn't want to play for the longest time just because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm really bad at this. Yada, yada, yada.
It's probably how you'd feel about Rocket League. You're basically playing real-life Rocket League.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
I mean, that's basically like
This place gives me the creeps.
like anything new that you start. Like you're gonna be like, I'm terrible at this. So it's like it's never really a good excuse to not do something if you're just like, I'm not good at that. Because it's like, of course you're not. You've never done it.
Maybe that's one of the downfalls of Dota for me. It's like I've spent 4,000 hours on it, and I am still measurably bad by many people that play the game.
Same situation
It's kind of
here.
annoying.
I'll find a way to vent the area.
Yeah, I'm this. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, again, I've said this before, but my biggest gripe with the game there is just it's just
It's the community.
yeah, well, the community, and it just takes the games are too long. They're too long.
Yeah.
I'll stick to that tenant.
I've barely been playing. I've got like 4 matches in the past month or something.
I haven't played since I don't even know. I feel bad though because I haven't talked to either Andrew for like months.
I know. Well, that's kind of all they do. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have to find another game that they play.
I played ranked Secret Hitler the other night, and it was basically
God.
just like all the same people.
They take it too seriously. They do the the downvote strats and stuff. It just seems.
No, they weren't doing that. It was actually pretty cool. It was organized by God Emperor Trump, who's like really cool.
Yeah, I like him.
And Frosty was in there, so it's obviously just a shit show. And some other people. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I played last night and had a good time. It's just some people are just. It's always like liberals who just. This sounds weird. Like not like in real life. I mean like liberal role people in
the game. Yeah, on the team of liberals.
Yeah. They always they just try to seem so smart and they like distrust you for no reason.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm dead. And I always just I like to call people out, being like, look. You're being super fishy with me right now, and I'm pretty positive that you're liberal. And I always like try to tell them that, but like I'm just like, but you're being a really bad liberal right now, and fascists are taking advantage. That's the other thing though, is if you don't really point it out, you can be like, you can wait a while and be like, I think blank is a bad liberal, and you can tell who the fascists are because they'll jump on.
Yeah,
the
I mean, all it
liberals
takes
who are
is one
terrible.
fascist to just turn the whole table.
Yeah, against one person. And that's what happened last night, is like he just did he made a bunch of stupid plays and he was playing against all the other liberals. And I finally called him out. I'm like, look, I actually think you're liberal because I don't think a fascist would be doing what you're doing. And you can tell who on the table, it was the same 2 people that kept piggybacking on everything he was saying. So I'm like, so I'm pretty sure that these 2 are the fascists, and they were.
Nice.
So it's like, if you can find the annoying liberals, it's always the people that are over-analytical. It's always the people that are willing to pass their presidencies just to see how people vote.
Yeah.
No fascist ever passes their presidency up just to check votes. It's like always the people that think they're smarter than everybody. Those are the people that are easiest to.
One casualty, but we're clear here.
Yeah, that game frustrates me.
Really?
When I play it these days, it's getting to the point where I feel like I know too much about the game.
Yeah, I'm
No.
kind of similar with that. Because then if you have some people that, if I'm liberal and other liberals, I don't mind if they, make some bad plays, but people who make themselves super suspicious for no reason, that's when I'm like, come on, you're making the game so much more challenging than it needs to be.
Yep. I'm in a really intense game of Rocket League. It's not looking good.
I'm sorry.
All good.
I reactivated a tank.
Great job.
Patching seems to be working.
Ah, shit.
I reactivated another tank. There's 4 other people watching. I wonder who they are. Who are you?
Riley, you in position? Affirmative.
Who are you? Oh, wow. And there's no one chatting.
I know.
What are you doing? What are you guys
Well,
doing?
I mean, I told people that the DPS was canceled, and I really wasn't set on streaming. So
Yeah.
that's why I've been probably not going to do this, because everyone figured that I wasn't actually streaming tonight.
I was actually gonna message you and be like, hey, I'm bored and doing nothing if you wanted to do something.
I do.
Yeah, let's do it.
We are. Or do you mean like something else?
Nah, I just...
Is that the
I
thing?
meant pretty
that
much this.
That the kids do these days? They play separate games and then they just chat with each other.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I do. No.
Hear back about your application?
No. I think the boss is still on vacation. So hopefully I'll hear back by like tomorrow.
I hope so. That'll be nice. It'll get you out of the house, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What else, What are the standard job positions that you hear from people who have English degrees? I don't even know.
Like nothing.
Really?
Yes.
More like journalism.
I had, like, no
or-
help in school in terms of like getting a job. It's pretty amazing.
That's the worst. Yeah, I feel like I would really
I don't
like.
know
if-
what I'm supposed to even look for anymore. Like,
Yeah.
all right, so I want a starting position as an English person. Like, what do I do? I don't know.
You think that like that is what universities should be mostly concerned with? Because
Yep.
it makes them look good if they have like high placement rates and stuff, you know?
Well, they don't give a shit. They just want your money.
Yeah.
The business. Oh no, I definitely just shot it into my own goal.
No.
Lieutenant Vega.
Does your whole team hate you?
No, it's just me and another guy who we used to play Dota with, Pepperon.
Pepron.
Will do.
It's actually a really sick goal, but it was just the wrong
It
one.
was the wrong one, yeah.
It's alright. We're fine.
Man, I just hate. I don't know why. I just have like a visceral dislike of the idea of that game. I know that's
Rocket League.
terrible. But I just don't like it. Like
It's
running
so-
around in a car and hitting a big ball. It just seems like a big mess of a game.
It's pretty messy. It doesn't make much sense when you first start, but
That's what I mean. I
once
just
you're
imagine driving around constantly trying to hit the ball and missing it.
Yeah, I understand.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Job well
ooh,
done.
ooh, ooh.
Report back
I
to
played a
patrol.
game that was kind of similar last night called IDARB.
I don't know what that is.
and I don't know what it stands for, but basically it's like a 2D pixelated type thing where you have this ball and you jump around and you have the power to like blast it out of people's hands and you can grab it and you have to shoot it into the goals. It's really chaotic. It was kind of like how I envision you feel about Rocket League.
I
It
get.
wasn't
Yeah. Is
very
it? I mean,
fun.
is Rocket League just really chaotic, or is it?
No, it's pretty simple.
Okay.
It's, I don't know. It's
Maybe
easy to
that's
grasp.
my issue. Yeah, is I'm focusing on it being too crazy.
Oh,
I'm actually. This is like the first time ever, but I'm playing Mass Effect, and for the past few times I've streamed it, I'm just like ready for it to be over. Like I like it
game.
because I'm going through it in a different fashion than I have before, with all the Renegade stuff, and I faked the Genophage and killed Rex and
How's
all
the
this.
ship holding up, Edie?
yeah.
But it's very different. But I just like I don't want to play it anymore. But I'm so close to the end that I can't not finish it.
Yeah.
Because I want to go and play. I want to start streaming XCOM and or Dark Souls.
Yeah, those will be fun to watch.
Yeah, you guys better help me if I play Dark Souls.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those things where like I'm afraid I'm
Right
just
here
gonna
with
miss
you.
so much stuff, and I don't know if that's the fun of it the first time you go through, but I just don't want to like
Nah, it's-
blatantly skip stuff.
Even if you miss anything, you'll get to a point in the game where you're like, what do I do? And then you'll just do it,
Okay.
and then you'll be good. Like you're not gonna like miss some key item that's gonna ruin some. I don't know.
Okay. Well, no, it's partly like you can join the different covenants, but you can only be part of like
Yeah,
one or
right.
something.
None of that even really matters because it's all multiplayer stuff.
Feel emotion. Genetics
The
don't make us
covenants.
alive.
Oh, really? Okay. Don't you have to be part of a certain covenant to get access to like shortcuts and stuff?
I don't think so. If so, I don't remember that. It's been a while since I played the first one, so.
I see. I know if I play the first one, even though people tell me to just skip the second one and play the third one, I'll probably still play it too.
Maybe later.
It's not like it's a bad game. It'll be good to play it because it'll make Dark Souls 3 seem that much better.
I mean, the issue with 2 you said was mostly just because there's like damage, damage clips and stuff, and
there's a lot of issues with it.
It's good to see you.
It's hard to where to begin, you know.
I don't.
I know, I don't either. There's just oops. Like I don't know. There's a lot of functional problems with the game, and it's all so disconnected. It's like a linear, like, I don't know, weird game. It's not like a Dark Souls game. It's probably like a good action game, but
Nothing to report.
not really articulating it well because of this Rocket League match. But
Uh-oh.
just trust me.
I trust you.
Commander.
Ooh, we might actually come back.
I know you don't really care about this, but there's all these changes planned for the co-op mode in StarCraft 2. I'm really excited about it.
Oh, are they? Tell me about it.
They're just adding. They're basically adding ideas to it that are kind of like from Diablo, where each commander that you could play as was capped at level 15, but they added mastery levels, kind of like Paragon points from Diablo 3. So that way, like, instead of up to 15 levels, it goes up to 90.
Whoa.
So it just makes it way more replayable, and then they're adding weekly challenges too, which are like the tavern brawls. So that'll add some longevity.
That sounds fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be fun. I'm excited about it.
Whenever I'm really bored, I think about booting that game up. Be like, I need to do it. I just don't. I can't do it.
Yeah. Maybe if you just did like the tutorial again and like don't play multiplayer, just play the campaigns, because the campaigns are just they're pretty straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know you said that you failed on one of like the casual missions, but maybe just like try the campaign, like do the actual tutorials first, and then it would be like maybe 15 to 20 minutes of tutorials, and then you could probably play the campaign on casual.
I could probably do that.
I tried casting. I've been casting some altered multiplayer games recently. Should send them to you and see if you think they're interesting.
I saw something or maybe that was when you were streaming last week.
I
can't remember, something bizarre.
You're cleared to dock, Norman.
Yeah, it's just I don't feel good casting normal multiplayer games because people are really anal about it, and they will jump down your throat from the smallest mistake. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take a mod that someone made, and I'm gonna cast these games instead, and it's really interesting. So it's pretty cool.
Do you mean that by like you're like recording yourself, or do you like actually like cast it like a?
I mean, it's like an upload that I normally
Commentate?
do, but I commentate. Yeah, I commentate the game. I cast the game like a shoutcast.
Gotcha.
I haven't streamed any like that, but the creator of it actually reached out to me and asked if I wanted to do like a live cast of a tournament they're gonna do.
Really?
Yeah, it's really the thing is, I mean, it's just drumming up excitement for it. Like a lot, it's one of the games where people kind of enjoy watching it, but nobody plays it, so it extends to all the mods and stuff. It sucks.
Yeah, dude.
There's no way you could have known Cora.
That's awesome.
stopped
You should
working
do
for
it.
Cerberus.
Excuse me.
I will if it ever gets off the ground. They just don't have enough people signing up to play.
Are you kidding me?
I'll play.
You will. I've been kind of wanting to go back and play Diablo again just because it's a mindless, fun game. Like, you just don't really do anything. You just run around and you don't have to think too much about it.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
That's kind of why I like WoW a little bit.
I know, yeah. I can't bring myself to play
the game
it again.
sucks though.
I wonder if there's going to be anything that came about with that meeting that they had with the Nestarius people.
Excuse me. I'm
Yeah, I know.
Commander
I didn't really hear anything about
You
it.
promise to be careful. I've got something for you.
I need to get something to drink. But I don't really want to get up.
Get that drink. Get Tara to get you something.
She's playing Okami.
Oh, cool.
She's killing it. said she is killing.
She is killing it.
Did you kill the big dragon?
I didn't get very far in that game at all.
Did you play it on Wii or PS2?
Played it on the Wii.
Oh, really?
I found it very awkwardly picky about the drawings.
Oh, did you ever learn how to force it to draw straight lines?
No.
That's probably why. If you can figure that out, then the game is immensely better.
I bet, dude. Jeez.
You just hold Z and it forces it to go in a straight line, in the direction that you're going. And that you
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wows.
I know that you said you didn't like that game. I will defend it. I'll respect that you didn't like it, but I would defend it as better than most Zelda adventure titles, almost without a doubt.
Jeez.
It's just like the collection there's like collection and side quests and all these. There's like more of an upgrade system, and it's just way better in my opinion. It's just like the perfect adventuring game, and then you finish a big section of it that makes you think that it's the main game, and then you realize that you're like not even halfway through it.
Oh, jeez. That sounds overwhelming more than anything.
It's really cool. No, because it's one of the games where once you get there, you realize you didn't want it to be over.
Okay.
Needed to answer an inquiry.
I feel that.
Time alone.
I've spent most of my week playing Pokemon, actually.
Pokemon. Game on. Am I right?
Oh!
Pokemon's one of those things I've never played.
Makes sense.
Okay, so when I used to talk about turn-based games that I don't like, it's those types of games.
Yeah.
I think it's those types
like instance
of games.
battles and stuff.
Yeah, it's like I used to think that I liked turn-based combat, and now I realize I like turn-based if it involves movement. That's like opposite of what I used to say. I said I didn't like the movement and combat, but now like something like XCOM is really fun, but turn-based I don't know.
Game's like turn-based in a weird way. It's not like, I don't know. You're still doing those actions.
Yeah. It's different.
Yeah.
I don't know. My standards have changed. What's new, right? Classic Justin. Changing his mind about everything. What a dick.
Everything. Buy some sick loot, dude.
I did. Oh, you're watching the stream. I thought you were playing Rocket League.
It's on my other monitor.
Nobody said a single thing. It's really eerie.
Yeah, it's very eerie.
Eerie.
Bunch of ears in here. Wow.
Wow.
These guys. We've played the same people 3 times in a row now, and they keep kicking our ass. Ugh.
Ugh.
I pulled this from this jamming tower. Maybe you can use it.
At least there's 9 people here. Sup, folks?
2 of them are us.
It's me, Jayborino.
I really like that. I'm glad that, because, I mean, I was gone.
Did you hear that? No, you didn't, did you?
What?
When you were like, I thought you were gone for that.
I was.
I
I went back and I generally skim through to try to find something funny, and I just happened upon it, so I'm glad I did.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was fun to do. A little monologue.
It's
Hey,
Reaper
what's up,
Mako 1! This person, I'm pretty sure, is Vietnamese, if I remember correctly. See, I like to remember my viewers and things about them. Because I care.
I care, too, about your viewers.
We appreciate your visit.
I think I'm gonna go and conclude the Quarian/Geth thing.
Tally, Palavin was hit pretty hard.
I
Oh,
know.
this game's so hard.
We can't help your people right now. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
My dog just
Sorry
came
about
here.
that.
What's up, dog?
No, he's right. I just.
Oh,
I'll
jeez.
talk to you later.
Oh, no. Oh.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Bop, bop, ba-da-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-boop. Let's get the fuck out of
Alright,
here.
so.
Oh, I gotta go there.
My dog's favorite toy is empty water bottles.
I can hear that.
And as soon as she rips the cap off, she stops playing with them. Must like feel good on her teeth or something.
Tara and I really wanted to get a dog. We want a bigger dog, so we'd have to wait until we're not in an apartment.
I wasn't sure if you were a dog person or not.
I would love a dog. I'm allergic to most dogs, though.
Would you try to get a hypoallergenic dog?
Yeah, but usually there aren't too many of those that are adoptable.
Or big?
Or big, yeah. I mean, if we got a big dog, it would just, you know, if we had like a house, it would just stay outside. Because it's, you know, we would get an outdoor dog.
Yeah.
I came across this
Oh, well.
plant at a chemical plant.
Next time.
One of these days, I'd like. I always wanted a turtle, actually. I just really wanted a turtle. They're expensive, though.
Should get one.
Yeah.
Get one of them turtles that's gonna last like for generations.
Past my lifetime. I just heard that turtles, like, they're expensive to upkeep and maintain because apparently they spread whatever that poop-based disease is.
E. coli?
E. coli, yeah, they spread E. coli very easily. So you have to get like a really specific filtration system and tank that you have to upkeep, and it's really expensive.
Jeez.
I know. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
Little shitters. Alright. What's up, stream? It's just you and me. How you doing?
Ooh la la! Reaper Mac has an African spur tortoise. Oh, he's big. You have a big turtle? I'm so jealous. He doesn't dig himself to freedom. I'd love a big turtle. That'd be so fun.
That's awesome. Oh man, that's so sick.
Mm-hmm. How old is your turtle?
So, dude, you can't just ask somebody that. I wasn't going to talk about it on the podcast, so I can just say that I've been playing The Witcher a lot lately, too.
The first one? Or the
Like,
third one?
no, the third one.
Say, who plays the first one? What a weird game.
Nobody. What an unnecessary piece of interactive fiction. It's... I just go... I mean, I play that game sporadically in, like, big chunks. I'll play, like, 8 hours over the course of, like, a day and a half or something, and then I'll just not play it for months, which is bizarre, and it'll probably happen again, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it's the type of game where I don't like to be, like, talking to people and doing stuff, and I feel like I spend a lot of my time, like, talking to people and doing stuff. So... that game's amazing. Man, it just, like, blows me away when I play it. Just the amount of value in, like, every little detail is unreal.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
I really like their games, but Project Red as a company, some of those developers I think are so asinine. Like I remember there was one thing where they had to write a speech and they had to list out references for themselves, and they listed themselves as their own reference.
Yeah, they did.
And I just thought, like, you fucking assholes.
Yeah. They have a pretty strong they have like a really good what's the word I'm looking for? Reputation in like the Reddit hive mind.
Oh yeah, I mean they should.
Everybody
I mean
loves
they make objectively good games, you know?
Yeah. And they're like they always do like DRM free bullshit and like honestly, you know. Oh my god, they're DRM free. It's the goddamn next coming of Christ. Look at that. Oh, but it's not on Steam? Fuck that, dude. It's like people don't even want DRM free anymore. They just want it on Steam.
Yeah.
And I think people forget that Steam is a digital rights manager in a way.
The upper entrance.
8-year-old
Just
turtle. Wow.
It's a hope.
It's a long time.
What about you?
What do you think of Steam renting out movies nowadays? It's kind of cool.
I think that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people don't really realize how easy it is to rent any digital movie. Like, the fact that something like Redbox is even still a thing is crazy to me, because you can rent any movie that's, like, brand new on iTunes for $1, maybe $2, digitally. On Amazon or iTunes. It's crazy that people would still even consider going and getting a physical copy of something.
I know. I don't even think about renting movies digitally, really. Mostly the first thing that comes to mind is getting it illegally, which I don't do. I just
yeah, I don't either. It's weird because I have differing standards on pirating stuff. I've never pirated a game, and I've never pirated a movie, and it's possible just because they're fucking huge. But I have pirated music.
Yeah, music's, you know, I mean, my opinion on all that is that, like, Apple Music's business model and Spotify's business model, to me, is like, you know what, we give up. Just take the music. We'll give it to you. We're only going to charge you $10 a month. We're going to charge you $5 on Spotify if you're a college student, because, you know, you're not making shit right now. So, I don't know. So I say download the album. Download the new Drake album. Who cares?
Yeah,
Drake doesn't care.
Well,
making money off of T-shirts.
It's funny that it's slightly counterintuitive, because so many people will talk about, like, well, maybe if there was a way for me to get it legally, I would do it. But when you look at music, there are more than one way to get it legally, and people still pirate it. So it's funny how that's the main argument for games. Like games and movies and TV shows. They're like, give me a way to, you know, stream it legally, and I'll pay for it. But people don't follow that model when it comes to music, so I don't know.
I feel like they've done a good job about that. I mean, I feel like Spotify's done a great job with. I mean, I haven't. When I signed up for Spotify, I didn't pirate an album for like years and years. Or something.
Okay.
It's such a great service, and it's got almost everything I could need.
Yeah.
But now that there's competitors like Apple Music, you know, they're getting like exclusivity rights, so it's forcing me to pirate these albums because they're only available on Apple Music or something like that. So.
Yeah, that sucks.
So it's not my fault that I'm stealing the music, it's their fault. But I mean, realistically, who's gonna have a Spotify subscription and then say, oh, well, I'll subscribe to Apple Music for $10 a month just to get this Drake album, and he'll be putting out another album in another year, so I might as well keep that.
Well, and it's
nobody's doing that.
Yeah, it's kind of like Apple Music has to do something like that if they want to compete. Like, if they want to break into the market, they have to do something like that. That's exactly what Origin tried to do.
Yeah, I think Apple Music's got it down. It's nothing like Tidal. Tidal's a joke.
Oh yeah, Tidal.
It's not even a great service.
Does anybody even use that? Like, everybody hates that only because it just came across as a lame money grab.
Yeah, I signed up for the free trial because of the Kanye album that was exclusive on Tidal for like a month or something, and it's not a terrible service, I guess, but it's not exceptional in any way either. They've got some cool options for, like, I mean, you can download like lossless audio, which some people do want. Some people are really anal about that.
Yeah.
You know, if they've got like a crazy mixed amp or whatever. Sound audiophiles have got to be the most condescending pieces of shit on the internet.
I agree. Yeah, God, I hate to say that, but it is.
Try to research like a pair of headphones. I want a pair of Sennheiser headphones. Some dick will just come in and rip you to shreds for even thinking about it. I don't think Sennheiser. How about Beats? Beats by Dre.
Beats by Dre. I like Sennheiser. I'm wearing Sennheiser headset right now. It's relatively cheap for a really high quality headset.
Yeah. So they got really good products. I didn't mean to put them in the bad light.
No, but I understand what you're saying. Are people who are like really, really anal about it, and like unless you're making something, you know what I mean? Like you're creating something that requires specific audio, whatever. I guess I don't know. I can't hear the difference, so that's easy for me to say like, this is stupid. But maybe some people can legitimately hear the difference. I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think my hearing isn't amazing anymore. So, me not knowing. Me, not me. So what would you be talking about right now if I wasn't here? What's going on in Mass Effect? Anything good?
Well, I'm glad you're here because, like I said, I've sort of lost interests.
We're on our way.
I've lost some interest in this, but I'm doing the Rannoch mission where I'm gonna destroy the Reaper and then make peace with the Gethenquarians. There isn't really a good renegade option for that. I feel like if I started playing different games too, more people would come to the stream.
Maybe.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
Maybe, but probably not, you idiot.
I don't know. The great question of how to get more Twitch viewers perplexed me, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I started on YouTube, and I think if I just did YouTube gaming, that probably would have continued to work out, but I decided to change. Because like 3 people in Germany said they couldn't watch, and it didn't matter because Keith can't stream earlier anyway, so nobody from Germany, I mean, maybe 1 or 2 people is ever watching the Twitch stream anyway. So, and if I switched back now, I don't know, maybe it's the sunk cost fallacy for why I don't do it. Maybe we should just switch back.
Damn.
I had 50 viewers on one of my streams back in the day on YouTube. It's kind of like 2 separate crowds. I think there's some people that almost exclusively watch streams and some people that just watch on YouTube. It's really strange. Not strange, but interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
I know.
I feel like a majority of the Twitch people who are popular, like the most popular, like Lyric, Soda Pop, and Crip, NL Crip.
No, I don't know any. I don't really know any popular
I
streamers.
think the whole reason they're popular probably started because they had a really good YouTube channel or something, or they just got super lucky on Twitch.
I've noticed this is just my opinion, but people on Twitch take themselves a lot more seriously than even the most popular YouTubers. Like, I think it's because Twitch, you have that, like, available fan base who's kind of there at your beck and call at any time, and I think it makes some streamers, like, really, really full of themselves. That's a really broad and exaggerated statement that I just made, but I have just in my opinion, because you have 2 very different fan bases, and I noticed even the fan bases on Twitch, like, they're kind of a lot more spoiled. Like, they expect a specific thing at a specific time because it's all live, and they're on there because they want that interaction. I don't know. What do you think about that?
They like the interaction, you said?
No, just like your opinion on the difference in the 2 groups.
I mean, Twitch is mad when it's, if you've got 100,000 subscribers on YouTube or something, your comment section probably has some toxicity, and then a lot of normal people that just leave comments. But then if you've got 10,000 people watching you on stream and they can chat instantly, it's just a mishmash of racism, toxicity, bullshit, like nothingness, non-conducive anything. I mean, I'm looking at this stream right now. It has 30,000 people watching, and it's just nuts.
It just seems like a mess too. Like one chat for 30,000 people. Like, what's the point?
Freaking mess.
It's
Yeah,
it's interesting though.
I don't know. I think Twitch chat really needs some work.
I wonder how what they would do though. Like maybe like separate Twitch chat a little bit.
I don't know the point of it, because there was actually a pretty serious discussion about this last week during Hearthstone. I think there was, I don't know, somebody was in a tournament for a Hearthstone competition, and the whole chat was just all racist. And there's like one emo of a streamer who is black, Trihex, and they always use him for like these racist comments, and it's awful. And it's like people are just
The worst.
like flabbergasted by like how racist these people are, and it's like, what is the purpose of having this chat on the side of a tournament if all that's gonna happen is it's just racism just flowing? It's like literally just flowing like a waterfall.
Yeah,
Like, and it's not even people who probably believe in these.
It's
these things that
kids,
they're
yeah.
saying.
It's kids who think they're
who-
funny, but they're not.
Yeah.
They're not. And I'm not saying like, oh, they're not funny because they're racist. They're not funny because they are objectively not funny. You know what I mean? Like, you can say ironic. I mean, not as much anymore, but like, you used to make ironically racist jokes back when it was edgy to be ironic. We're kind of in a post-ironic age of comedy right now, but that used to be kind of funny, and then it got overused. And you have kids who still think it's funny, and it's so embarrassing that they're just like, they think they're so fucking funny, and they're not funny at all. It's so sad.
awful. And it's just, I don't know. I think a lot of it's like, I don't know. It seems like the way I see it from my perspective, Twitch chat has turned into like what 4chan used to be. It was like a, I can't think of the word for it, but like it's like
4chan.
fun because it's bad, and it's like, you know,
It's fun because
you're like kind of doing something that's not really right.
Again, it's just like people who want to be edgy
Yep.
because their lives
Exactly.
are boring, and they they sit alone at lunch. So they Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, it's just so funny, like, people that make comments about 4chan, like, oh, /B, ho ho ho. And you're just like, what? It's fucking /B, who cares? Like, nobody cares about that anymore.
I know, 4chan is not what it used to be, I don't think. Ugh. Reaper's contributing. There's a lot of spamming and copy pasta crap too. It gets annoying, especially anything over 2,000 viewers. Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, it's like, at a certain point, what's the point of even trying to comment? Because you can't say anything. It just gets lost in just a slew of fucking memes and emotes.
Never thought I'd hear you say that.
Yep.
And then, like, how can a streamer really interact with people when they can't even read what they're saying? And you notice if you go on a big stream, most people are happy if they just talk at all, because they can't interact with anyone or really read what anyone's saying. I don't know.
Ugh.
It just seems silly.
Streamers are just so stupid, dude. Watching soda pop and puke on stream. What's wrong with people?
That's kind of gross.
It's like stuff like this pops up all the time. All these top streamers who are just doing these really bad things.
Stupid things, yeah.
Ugh, I don't know. Well.
I don't know. I kind of view it as like a fun way to hang out with people that are interested in the same thing as me.
Yeah, it's really fun when it's like a smaller group.
Yeah, I love my streams because like you get like usually at most like 20 people, and I feel like I could probably get up to like around 100 and still be pretty comfortable with interacting with folks.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, once you get up to like Reaper said, like 2K, I could not even imagine, because at least some of those people are fucking awful. I guess at the same time, though, you have to think about your audience. Like, my YouTube analytics, my audience is primarily people that are within my age group, like 25 to 35, 25 to 34-year-old folks. And I imagine, like, generally the awful people are in the 14 to 22 age group.
Mm-hmm.
No offense to you, you're 22, right?
I am 23.
Oh, okay. Well, I just think like that age group, 22 is pushing it, right? But generally, like the high school, college age people are the ones that are causing a ruckus, if you will.
High school. What a shock that.
Legion, I've hit the override.
Which is
High
sad
school
because there's a lot of cool people that watch my stuff that like are clearly still in high school, and they're nice people. Like, I'm not gonna get down on everybody who's young.
I admire mature high school kids because I mean, when you're doing what you're doing and what I have done, you do interact with kids who are much younger than us. So I really appreciate it when they're like mature and they, speak properly, type properly, whatever.
Yeah, there's a map
assets.
maker. There's a map maker who asked me to play some of his stuff, and I did, and it was like really well put together. He made like his own custom race, and then he started putting together like a campaign for it. So I'm playing that, and then he told everyone that he's 14, And I'm like, I would have not even guessed that you were under 18, let alone 14, because he was always really polite. He's like, look, I know that you're busy. Let me know if it's, you know, if you have time to play this thing that I made. It's impressive.
Mm-hmm. They got a bright future.
Yeah. I sort of just wish that Twitch, well, I guess you could set rules for your chat, and there's subscriber-only mode for a reason, but it's just like turning off all emotes. I mean, that's an option, right?
I like emotes, though. Oh, let's get some Kappa spam in here, guys.
Yeah, maybe if you could just like turn off people who can use more than one emote in the same message.
There's like bots you can get that take care of that stuff. Excessive emote usage and stuff.
Yep.
Stuff like that.
When I move, you move. Stuff like that.
Stuff like that. Hell yeah! We played the strangest drinking game. There was like 6 of us, and you divvy out a deck of cards to everybody, and you say, I have a 2, so I want you to drink for 2 seconds. And if anybody else has a 2, well, they can put a 2 down and pass it on to somebody else. So they say, I want you to drink for 4 seconds. And then like, I don't know, the most you can do is like an ace is like 14 seconds or something. And then of course there's 4 aces, so you know you can pass like up to a minute of drinking to somebody. But that, it just seems really cruel. It's called like allies and enemies or something, because obviously you like ally with people who have similar cards to you, and then you like make enemies by telling them to drink.
Huh, that's pretty neat.
I don't know. Seems like a way to get properly wasted. It basically was Uno. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Sounds like Uno.
I don't know. I've never really been a fan of drinking games. Drinking games to me are like the type of thing that nobody really wants to do, but they do it anyway.
I mean, I think there's just like a way to be social, right? It's not about like forcing people to drink more than they want to. Because like even if I'm playing a drinking game, I'm never gonna drink more than I really want to.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a little bit, you know, I'll be like, all right, I'll do it. But I'm never gonna be like, all right, I'll drink for a minute. No.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna do that.
Crazy. It's just crazy.
That's just crazy. Oh god, I got tapped out there. Fucking Apple update, god damn it. How many updates for iTunes are there? There's like 1 million updates for iTunes.
Yeah.
There's like a new one every month.
Do you want to restart your computer right now? No, it just updated 3 hours ago.
Yeah, and why is it that iTunes specifically always requires an update? I'll tell you why, because it runs background processes. It's the worst.
Yep.
I just finished one of the harder parts of the game.
Reinforcements are minutes away.
With
Getting anything
relative
from the base?
ease.
No, the old machines have not registered us as a threat. We recommend haste. The creator fleet will be overrun unless you sever the Geth connection to the old machines.
Normandy's weapon systems are ready to sync to your target.
My
I
name
recommend you
is
withdraw to a
Brett.
safe distance.
Hello.
One of my buddies who moved in close to me bought a beer pong table. It's like a table made specifically for beer pong. He's 30 years old and he bought a beer pong table. But I'm really excited about it. It's really fun.
Beer pong's pretty fun, I have to say.
Until you get those guys that are really serious about it, you know?
We have located transportation.
Yep.
Copy that. Everybody get to the ship.
Got like way too many rules. Like, I'm just trying to throw this ball in a cup.
You can't take it out if it spins 3 times. If it spins 4 times, you are allowed to take it out, but any more or less than that. Blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Womp womp.
It's a drinking game, man. Just relax.
Yeah. We used to play one that was really fun. It was called, there's a few different names for it. When we played, they called it Cocaine. And it was basically, it was 3v3 and you lined up 3 lines of 5 cups. And so it's basically beer pong, and you play. It's 3 versus 3 overall, but sort of 1v1 at the same time. So like you were playing beer pong against them, except you didn't have to wait for them to go. It's just if they throw the ball, then you have to. The fastest you can grab the ball and throw it, then it's your turn. And then when you make it, they have to drink it and then flip it. And then you have to make all the cups and you win. That's pretty much it.
The firing chamber.
Sounds
Looks like a weak
interesting.
point when
That's
it's
pretty neat.
Great.
Or maybe it was 2v2v2. I think you play opposed to your partner, and your goal is to drink all your beer and flip all your cups. I think that's actually it. I don't know. Either way, the idea is there. It's flip cup
We
and
run
beer
away,
pong.
The Geth stand a Reaper control and the Quarians are dead.
Huh. I like it.
This ends now. Edie, patch the Quarians to the
I
Normandy.
like it.
Just Shepard to fleet. I'll pay the weak
I'm
spot.
fighting
Wake
a
up
big
with
Reaper
Normandy
now.
and get ready to
Ah!
fire.
This part's actually pretty cool. It's a neat little
Is it?
cinematic thing.
I like little cinematic things. That's me. Sorry. That might have been disturbing.
Kind of have to poop.
Hmm?
I said I kind of have to poop.
Nice.
Nice. Oh god, don't get burned alive. Oh dear.
This part is cool. This is pretty close to the end, isn't it?
Once you finish this, then it's mostly just DLC, and then the Miranda mission, and that's it.
Oh, you have to do the DLC still, don't you?
I have the Leviathan DLC, and then the Citadel DLC,
Oh,
which I'm gonna
nice.
mostly which I'm mostly gonna skip.
Yeah, Citadel DLC is pretty pointless.
It's fun, but I mean, like half my people are dead, so just like it's not gonna be that fun. So like the party thing is really neat when you're playing alone, but I'm not fucking gonna showcase the party. Oh my god, I died twice. I'm being too greedy here.
Really tired this weekend.
Yeah, I have been too. Oh my god, really? Jesus!
Again.
Don't worry. I'm gonna get it this time, I promise. And it's gonna be
You
for
are
you, bro.
such a thinking noob. I've been curling my mustache up lately, and I don't know if I should keep doing it or not.
Do it.
I don't know.
Fucking do it!
I feel like people will judge me. I don't want my self-esteem to be crippled, you know?
Right, you gotta do you know?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, you know? I feel like it's pretty bold to do that, though, on a regular basis. I feel like I'm a tool, you know?
You do you. If you think it looks good, then do it.
I think it looks neat. Mostly funny, actually, but...
Taking it a little slower this time.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it, Jayboroni.
Oh my god, I actually really do have to poop. Oh god. It's one of those where it just hit me suddenly. I think I'm gonna go after this.
Okay. I'll be going to watch, again, an hour, I guess, for GOT. Did you watch the episode already, by chance?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Has it been leaked?
I don't know. I just assume that you watch it most of the time.
Yeah, I watch it. I just stream it after it comes out.
Oh.
I have a HBO Go thing for my parents.
You know it comes out, like, right at night, right?
Oh, no, I didn't. I usually just wait till after.
Yeah, no, that's how I do it. You could watch it right at 9 o'clock. if you want.
Oh my god, Reaper, please just die. I'm very close to the end, and if I die now, I have to do it all again. It's just running back and forth. Like, it's really neat and cool looking, but you're just running back and forth and targeting the same spot. The Reapers have Yeah, the Reapers indoctrinated my bladder. Jesus. There we go. Got him.
I got Radiohead stuck in my head. You like Radiohead?
Okay. There aren't too many bands that I get super hooked into.
Gotcha. Okay. They're pretty like acquired taste.
I used to like Arcade Fire. Is that similar? Indie rock?
Oh yeah, I loved Arcade Fire. They're amazing.
I think they're good.
Live.
I like half their stuff, and then the other half is just really I just don't, you know?
Yeah. Their newest album especially I thought was just trash, but most of their other stuff I like a lot. Like their first album, Funeral. It's pretty much good front to back.
Fine. You're the ones who should worry. Tell your friends we're coming for them. Never mind.
I did it!
Dude, great job.
What do you suggest?
Our upgrades.
Nobody's gonna mind that you died so many times.
Do you remember? Does
You
this
noob.
unit have a soul?
We're letting the Geth
No.
die.
I can't risk the
Shepard. With
Oh.
these upgrades, our fleet could retake Earth. We could assist with the Crucible.
Warn the fleet.
hell with it. Legion, upload the code. Tally, patch me in.
Uploading. 20%.
Everyone listen up. This is Shepard. If you don't want to be blown out of
What
the
fleet?
sky in about half
Tell
a
'em.
minute, stand down now.
It's funny to like watch a stream with 30,000 viewers because the number just goes up and down and up and down and up and down. And I feel like when I was streaming,
60%.
I would just watch the numbers, and if they ever went down like one, I'd be really kind of upset. And then it's like, ah, shit, what did I do wrong?
Just recently, I helped you take out that dreadnought.
80%.
But I'm through saving you. If you keep attacking,
Good work,
I will
Tara.
stand and watch while the Geth lay you to waste. It's your call. Kila Salai.
That's pretty interesting. Renegade, I'm just like, hey, I'm sick of saving your ass, so fucking stop.
Direct personality dissemination required. Shepard Commander, I must go to them. I'm sorry. It's the only way.
Another squad mate down. I lost Samara, and Miranda is definitely gonna die. I didn't lose Samara, I let her kill herself. And then Miranda,
I know, Tally.
I messed up one of her dialogue things, and she's gonna die later.
Dilate her?
Die later. Die later.
Oh, die.
Yeah, I'm gonna die later. What the
I
fuck?
was like, oh my god, not her eyes. Her eyes are gonna look so weird.
Oh, so I went to the eye doctor. Last time I went to the eye doctor, I asked him about that, and he's like, oh, we don't do that anymore. We do this new thing. And what they did is he gave me some numbing drops, and then he put like a suction thing on my eye.
I was listening over the radio.
Suction thing?
It wasn't a suction thing. It was just like a little instrument, and he put it on my eye, but it was numb. But it felt so strange because my eyes were numb, but they were like being pressed against gently.
Was it a blue light?
And I don't think so.
I mean,
It was like an instrument that pressed it.
I I don't know how into detail I went with my eye injury the day that I went to the doctors.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it proceeded for weeks and maybe a month
Good.
after.
And we will honor
They had to like take this ocular tool. It was like this round, like I mean, if you hold your hands and like you press your thumb and your index finger together, it was like that big. I feel like maybe it's smaller than that because it fit in my eye. But it was like a lens that he would have to put right onto my eye,
Working with the Geth will be
and that was the creepiest shit ever.
Actually, I think that's what it was. It was like a small little circular. It was like a spherical instrument, and he just gently pressed it against each of my eyes, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?"
It's terrible. I hated it.
I mean, my eyes were numb, but still.
It would just make my eyes tired, like my eyelids, because they would just like wrap around it.
Yeah.
See, I've been thinking about LASIK, and I just keep weirding myself out with it.
Commander Shepard.
Yeah, your eyes that bad?
A new fleet into this war.
Yes, Counselor. 2, in fact.
I've read the reports. I can't believe you convinced both sides to stand down.
Had a lot of help.
Hello?
Hello?
I have
What?
information.
What if
I said, are your eyes that bad?
That would be preferable.
Negative, a little over -4. So I really can't see without glasses.
Nothing more.
What contacts?
I mean, I can wear contacts too. It's just annoying. My eyes get really dry at night, so I used to wear contacts all the time. Now I just wear glasses.
Plus, she seems to like
Yeah.
you for getting her. The blood bank. We'll put dear
I don't know what to
don't
tell
want
you.
to know how you got Aria's cooperation.
LASIK freaks me the fuck out.
I mean, it's just, it's.
Ugh.
It came with a cost.
I mean, I'm not
I don't-
really scared per se. It's just
Aren't you
weird.
awake for it?
Yeah, yeah. They
I
numb
don't
your
know, I can't really
eyes, and I
do
think they
eye
give
stuff
you. I
anymore.
think they give you a Xanax if you want one, just to kind of chill you out. And then they put these
Really?
suction things on your eyes. Yeah. Ah, fuck.
Gives me the willies.
Ooh, the willies. Ooh. I hate it when I get the willies. The wet willies. Do you remember wet willies? Who thought that was an okay thing to ever do?
I have no idea.
'Cause that's disgusting.
In its last, that's what I figured.
Well, Commander.
It's on your mind, Edie. I was just reflecting.
Commander.
Hello, Shepard.
I'm just running around the Normandy, and then I'm gonna. It's been a short stream, but
I hear you were on the ground with the Reaper. He fired up at us a few times. Joker pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers.
what is so fucking funny?
It's hard being in a
Some
fight
guy
like
hurting
that,
himself in
especially when you're the
VR.
one flying the ship.
All you can see
Joker's
is
one of
like
the
his
best,
perspective, and then like hearing him wail.
That's the best.
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers?
The best.
She wants to talk to me.
The best.
She's on her way.
The base, the base, the base, the base of
I
you.
narrowed it down to 40. Commander,
Yes, and you should know.
is that how you explain that they're allies?
If you want to fight tireless, merciless machines, it helps to
After
have
I
tireless,
watch
merciless
Game of Thrones
machines
and
around.
Silicon
We
Valley,
freed them from Reaper control,
I'm
and they're
going
looking for
to
payback. That's exactly what we
play more of The Witcher tonight,
But you're going
or
to
Street
take
Fighter.
what's
I'll
keeping
probably
the
save
Reapers
Street
from
Fighter for
reprogramming?
tomorrow. I got
Here's a-
really big plans,
You're gonna
man.
go
Well,
Isn't that exciting though? Like you have plans, but you don't have to really do anything to carry out those plans. Like you don't have to leave. You're just like, I got
Yeah.
plans. It's gonna be a great night because I got
I
plans.
Kinda. I mean, I've been living like this for a while now. It's getting a little tedious.
Tea, just tea. Just...
Yesterday was like the first time in a long time that I was just extremely bored, and like it was driving me crazy. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. Like kept booting up games, playing them for like 5 minutes, and being like, "This is not what I want to do." And then, it's the worst. And I had nothing to do, and then my friend texted me and asked me if I wanted to go hang out with some buddies of ours that we went to high school with, who live now like 50 minutes away, and I was like, ugh. I don't want to, because it was like sprung upon me, you know, and it's like I had to plan for this big trip, and I was like getting all nervous about it because I'm just like, because it was sprung on me. But I had fun.
That's
we
good.
went.
Yeah, I mean, I always have fun when I go places. It's just the willpower to go.
Yep.
And commute there and...
Ugh, it's the worst.
You know, and then you get home and you're like, it's been like 5 hours.
Yeah, it was 1 a.m. when I got home.
But sometimes I'll be sitting at home and I'm like, man, I have so many things I could do. And there's just like nothing that's particularly calling to me. Yeah.
Yep. That's what it was like the whole day. It sucked.
I mean, honestly, that's kind of why I decided to stream, is because I was just thinking, like, what do I really want to do right now? Because I recorded all day to get my weekly stuff done.
Another Reaper gone, and peace
Well, that's
between
good.
Geth
At
and
least you're...
Quarians.
Are you done for the week then?
Yeah, I'm done for the week. I'm good. I'm up till next Sunday.
Nice.
I did, I split a video, though, that I thought was going to be longer than it was, so the second part's only like 13 minutes, and I guarantee some little shithead is going to complain. What, no second video today?
Peace between the Geth.
No, go fuck yourself.
Who would have thought?
Not sure if
You tell him.
Maybe I got stuff to do. Maybe I don't want to have to record more than I have to, because I put out a video every day, and you should be fucking grateful. That person's probably not watching this right now, and if they are, I hope they learned something.
I hope people have been enjoying this discussion we've been having.
Me too. We had like our own mini podcast.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to title it. I'm going to upload it to YouTube and title it Mini Podcast.
Mini P. And it's like way longer than our normal podcasts.
That's because we have interesting things to say, Brett. I don't know why people don't just hire us, you know?
Just hire us.
Just do it!
I've been floating the idea
We're not fighting this war for
of
ourselves,
a
gentlemen.
two-man podcast. I think a two-man podcast could be cool.
Commander.
Only because I've been listening to a two-man podcast and I really have been enjoying it.
I'd be fine with that. I mean, we could have done it ourselves tonight, you know?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
We basically did.
I was talking to Chris about it because I don't know. He keeps talking about how he wants to do a podcast. And I'm like, I'll do a podcast, dude. I don't know. Something to do.
Does he want to be on
I
ours?
really enjoy podcasting. Maybe. I mean, he'd probably come on.
Is that too many people, you think? What's a good amount of people? We used to have like 6. That was crazy.
How are your people?
Yeah. Remember, I think we had like 7 on at one point, and that was just stupid.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
I don't know. I'm sure he would enjoy coming on, though.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll see. He's interested
Everybody likes a British person.
in it. Him, though. I don't know. No, just kidding. My beard is at like an awkward phase right now where it's like not long, but it's not short, so it's like really scraggly and funky looking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do about it. I want one of those cool beards that like is huge and like just hangs down, you know?
I had a really large beard previously, and it was pretty nice, but then it got to the point where it's like too hard to maintain, because it's like you go through a period where you don't have to maintain it because you can just be like, I'm growing it out, and then you realize, oh, now I have to maintain it, so I just shaved. But I don't know, I don't want to have to, so
Yeah.
I shaved completely, and then I saw him like, wow, I actually like myself a lot with a fully shaved face, and then I haven't shaved since then. And it's been
Yeah,
it's been like weeks.
Yeah, I know that game, man. Like, wow, I look way more presentable without a beard. I just keep it on, though. I like it.
Bless you.
It's a part of me, you know.
That second one was just to taunt me, I know.
I'm on this subreddit. It's a really, really long acronym that stands for upvoted not because girl, but because it is very cool. However, I do concede that I initially clicked because girl. So
That's awesome.
UNBGBBIIVCHIDCTIICBG. And there's this gif of this girl with this huge ass spider that just crawls out of her mouth, and it's just like a normal thing to her. Ugh.
What?
It's so gross.
Why? Like, is it a large spider?
Yeah, dude, this thing's serious.
Not in our home, don't worry.
What?
Sarah stuck her head in and is concerned about the spider.
Where is it
It's
I don't even want to tell you because you'll be creeped out. There's a picture of a spider. That's all.
it's a GIF.
No, it's not. It's in the computer. It's over the internet. It's in the web. I like the however I do concede that I initially clicked.
Dude, this GIF of this guy. You gotta take a gander at this. This is wicked funny. I don't know why, but this guy's face is just hilarious. I put it in the chat for anybody else who wants to look at it too, because it's humorous.
I've seen this, yeah. I like, and then the lights turn up and his face just like, I don't even know how to describe him. He's like a,
I love the suspense.
I don't know if it's like a duck or what. He looks like a very specific animal, and I really can't put my finger on it.
He looks like an animal.
Oh no, he looks like Beaker from the Muppets.
Yeah, he does look like a Muppet, doesn't he?
He looks like a Muppet. Let me look up a picture of Beaker. Beaker Muppet. Yeah, you're like 2 months behind with this.
Yeah, I know. I just saw it, and I think it's funny every time. Hasn't grown old.
Here's Beaker. I put it in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Does that look like him?
Yeah, it does. Beaker. That guy was funny. I like him. Beaker. He's a good guy.
I think Swedish Chef was my favorite. So shut the fuck up, Brett. What do you know? Well, this was a fun and sensual time for both of us, I'd say. But I think it's been a short stream, but I'm pretty happy with it. I'm happy tying things up.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Semi-unoriginal wants to swing by to say a Muppet in chat. Thank you for popping in,
I think
friend.
he said a Muppet.
A Muppet. I'm going to make sure this saved. It did. And I'm going to head out. My throat's getting kind of shitty, too, because I've been recording all day.
Hey, maybe if you weren't eating so much shit.
Thanks.
I'm
leaving.